Hi everyone, my name is Snoo, and this is going to be my very first video in Snoo's world where I show my face. I feel very nervous right now. I would like to talk about what I have been seeing. Um, for the past week, I got banned in CPJ, and I got banned because um, I don't know why. I guess I initially thought that I got banned because I was talking to someone that was having um, a crisis at the moment. And as soon as I left my igloo, I was talking to my friends and then I got banned for sensitive topics. So, I tried to appeal it.
And I said, hello. I've realized the penguin named Ice Cream might have been a troll, considering my friend Muse told me Mars Bars only knows that penguin because Ice Cream always comes up to her saying they're sad. Not only that, Muse told me that, according to Mars, Ice Cream was initially sad because, according to Ice Cream, their boyfriend was abusive and their chemistry teacher was mean. I, on the other hand, was led into a private conversation with Ice Cream, or them, telling me that their physics teacher touched them inappropriately. I am deeply disgusted if they are a troll. I personally advocate for therapy because I have experienced a lot in life, and I think it is terrible for someone to joke about having suicidal ideations. I hope y'all can understand where I am coming from, and I would like to let y'all know that my ban may very well be a mistake. Best, Snoo.
As soon as I appeal it, I got an email saying that my reason for a ban was something that was sent to me around 7 weeks, or I'm sorry, not weeks, 7 months ago. And I will put it on the screen, I'll just edit it in. I was banned because of something that I was talking about Canadian politics on February.
Okay, so this is the email that I got from Club Penguin on September the 21st, 2025 at 6:43 p.m. It says, hello Snoo, your appeal has been denied. Please ensure you adhere to our rules moving forward. Staff response says, hi there. It appears that your account has been temporarily banned for discussing sensitive topics. Here are the relevant logs which were flagged, ultimately culminating in your ban. On February the 21st, 2025 at around 9 p.m. PST, I said, first few pictures in Kingsville Avenue in Philly is homeless. Around the same time in PST, I also said, how are they bad with the homeless? And said, Orange Man is ill. I thought it was the other way around. Does Canada want the US? What are y'all's opinions on the US wanting Canada? After the discussion with the Trust and Safety team, we have decided against restoring your Penguin account at this time. However, your ban is only temporary and you will be able to return to the island soon. Please note that we don't take these decisions lightly and recommend familiarizing yourself with our terms of service, which you agreed upon signing up for Club Penguin Journey and can be found here at clubpenguinjourney.net/terms. We look forward to seeing you back and contributing positively to the island. Until then, waddle on. Club Penguin Journey support team. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to contact us. Regards, the Club Penguin Journey team.
For context, I am not a Canadian. I do not know anything about Canadian politics. I was asking questions to someone that knew about Canadian politics around February. 3 minutes later, I was sent another email. This one says, hi there. Thank you for taking the time to reach out and share your thoughts with us. We completely understand where you're coming from, and we want you to know that you're concerned for others, and the seriousness with which you treat sensitive situations does not go unnoticed. It is really important to us to have players who value kindness, empathy, and looking out for one another. That being said, we'd also like to gently remind you that such sensitive topics should not be discussed within the game as outlined in our terms of service. This is to ensure that the community remains a safe and comfortable place for everyone. Regarding your account, We have already clarified the reason for your ban, and that information should have reached you. Please do not worry. This is only a temporary ban, and once the time passes, you will be able to return to the community as normal. We hope you continue to bring that positive outlook into the game once you come back. Until next time, waddle on, the Club Penguin Journey support team. I was very shocked about my actual ban reason. I reached out to CPJ support and I told him, "Hello, thank you for responding and for sharing the vlogs with me. I have reviewed them and I want to express that I feel this ban is unfair. The comments from February were not intended to be harmful, inappropriate, or disruptive. They were part of casual conversation and I never thought they would be considered sensitive enough to warrant a ban. It feels especially unfair that months-old messages are now being used as the basis for action against my account when I have since been active in the community in a positive way. I have always enjoyed being part of Club Penguin Journey, and I don't believe these logs reflect me as a player or member of the community. I absolutely understand the need for rules, and I will be more careful about what I discuss in the future. At the same time, I hope you can see that this ban feels disproportionate given the context of my messages, and I ask that you consider restoring my account sooner. I really do love the game and the community, and I want the chance to continue contributing positively. Regards, Snoo." I sent them the tickets, and I wanted to reach out to Aman. I wanted to see if I can talk to someone higher up in the Club Penguin management team, or in Club Penguin support. I think my ban was unjust. I want CPJ support to realize that I was talking to someone that founded Club Penguin Journey, was the owner of Club Penguin Journey, and left because they have been doxxed. They have been getting threats about their entire team being doxxed. I asked Aman, "Hey, can you please check out what..." No, can you... I'll post it in the screen. I forgot what I said, but I was letting Aman know, like, my situation, how I got banned, and how I got a response that was saying that I got banned for something that I said 7 months ago. I'll put that on the screen as well. I sent them the message and Aman responded to me. I felt really surprised that Aman has responded to me. Aman has reached out to me and he was saying a lot of things about Club Penguin Journey that I didn't think that he would say. I was shocked at reading all of the messages that he was telling me. I want to make this clear that I want to treat everything that Aman says as allegations. I want to spread awareness of what is going on at the moment, or what might be going on at the moment. Okay, so this is what Aman said. "Hey Snoo, hope you're doing well. Honestly, I want nothing to do with the CPJ staff team because of their management team. Anyone I point you to will lead back to this management team, and they are the reason I left CPJ in the first place. I cannot be in such people's presence. No matter what justification you give, they won't lift it at all. That's just how they are, man, unfortunately. I do agree with you, using logs from February and September is insane." Then I said, "Are you okay? I assumed your only reason you left was because of Benji. I am feeling angry about my situation right now. I am also feeling shocked because of how you left because of your management team." Aman says, "I am doing much better because of cutting ties with CPJ. Benji is far better compared to that management team." Day, I decided to quit and got harassed internally. I assumed by this management team that my harassers would have taken action against them. I find out months after they are still in the staff team. Then they used me months later to fire a current CPJ staff member. Almost 7 months later, and I haven't been part of the staff since March. The only person in the entire staff team with an ounce of dignity is the owner, but unfortunately he is not active, and the other admins are also active. Note that Aman is saying that the only person in the entire staff team with an ounce of dignity is the owner. But unfortunately, he is not active, and the other admins are also inactive, which are the only people who will treat you fairly. So honestly, I'm really sorry that it has come down to this, and I really hope that there is some resolution. But knowing that management team, I'm pretty sure there isn't. My biggest mistake was making a management team in the first place. And then I said, okay, I got a lot of information. Let me try my best to understand everything. Can you please elaborate what you mean by there was a document that Vin posted in a bad mental health episode, which painted me in a bad light out of context. If I'm assuming Vin is Vinsmoke. Please let me know if they are. No, not Vinsmoke, a staff member. They are going through some rough mental patches, and they made an out of context document about me, but they took it down in 5 days and apologized. I said, I'm Googling what out of context is. 1 second. Amon says out of context. I say, oh, okay. Amon says, I think the main thing you just need to know here is that honestly, this management team will not help. They will block anything they think is right or wrong. So I'm not really sure what the path forward is. I honestly just enjoy my life away from CPPS. It is a waste of time, and it is filled with people deliberately trying to stir the pot and cause trauma and cause drama. As for your problem, I really wish I could help, but I don't know what I could say or do since I've cut ties fully. That's so crazy though. I'm sorry you're going through all this. Oh no, don't be sorry. I've actually been at peace for once in years. I should have quit sooner. I said, can you please let me know how Benji is far better than that management team? That is a crazy statement in my opinion. Amon says, for years, I used to be used as a puppet for their decisions, and I had to be the spokesperson, which caused me so much shit. I had to cover for their asses and fuck ups, which caused me so much shit. They would bitch and badmouth people privately and have me go take action publicly, and then they would reach out to the person they had me take action against privately and console them, saying, I don't know why Amon did this. What Benji did, he did to our faces. Did the most to me if anything. He never acted like a snake, and he always did say the staff and people I work with, some of them are going to snake me and already are. I couldn't see it back then, but after quitting and speaking to people who also quit, a lot of truth surfaced, but I chose to quietly walk away because I'm not in this for drama, and I don't want any drama in my life anymore. I feel I deserve that after 3 years of online hate. I think it's really crazy that Amon has paired the CPJ staff team and Benji, where the CPJ staff team is actually seen worse than Benji. I said, are y'all still in contact? How did he know some of the staff would snake you? I'm assuming your staff team is also Republican, considering they mentioned how I said, ew, orange man. Amon said, nah, haven't been in more than a year now. I say back then, referring to 2023 and early 2024, when we did speak. Also, I honestly don't really know if the general staff can be blamed, because there's some good moderators in there. It's this management team that overturns lots of decisions. They're going to justify it by saying no political talk at all, but that's inconsistent. And seeing them act on the rules I quite literally helped create makes me realize they abuse them so much. They're supposed to do contextual moderation, but now they do literal moderation. So even if you say, oh yeah, Trump right, in response to someone asking for who the president of the USA is, they'll ban you by saying no political talk. And they monitor your activity anyways after you get flagged once. So all the more reason to weed flagged people out. Like I said, man, I do not agree with the management team. The only respectable people there are all the ones who have no voice in the staff right now. So the only respectable people are all the ones that have no voice right now, including the owner, who is unfortunately inactive. He is undoubtedly the best person to ever do CPPS, and he would straighten them out as soon as possible. But this isn't our job. It never has been. I sank years of my life and money and time and resources, all to be harassed internally. Makes you wonder why I did it in the first place, no? I said, that's so fucked up. I'm so sorry again, Amon. Few more questions though. Amon says, yeah, of course. I say, how did the management team get so powerful? I completely understand how they are now doing literal moderation instead of contextual moderation, and I feel frustrated and disappointed that the management team is moderating and flagging literally at the moment. Why has the management team stayed for so long? I remember you wanted to make a team reconstruction before you left as well. I'm assuming you're referring to Dom as the owner that's inactive. Why is Dom inactive at the moment? Are they okay? At the moment, I'm assuming he is wonderful, considering they helped CPR in the CP online drama that happened a while ago. I would appreciate it if you could give me any names you are comfortable with giving, for my safety in the back of my mind and anyone you believe I should be wary of. Amon says, Dom? Who's Dom? No, that's not the CPJ owner. I cannot disclose the owner's identity because I love that man and have eternal respect for him. He's okay, just busy with life. The management team is powerful because there's practically no active admins. I would give you names, but I have promised to uphold the owner. Otherwise, I have no issues. I had told him that the day he leaves CPJ, I will air out all the dirty laundry of these people. He tries his best to weed bad characters out. It'll just take time for things to go back to how they were, but I have faith he will do a great job. He's the best to ever do it, 1000%. Okay, so I made a post on Reddit that I titled it Speaking Up About CPJ Moderation and Leadership Issues. Unfortunately, that post has been removed by the r/Club Penguin mods. There is no way to see the initial post after it was deleted, unfortunately. Except there is. I archived the post and I have archived it in archive.org so y'all can see it. Just to let y'all know, with the current Reddit, Reddit is currently trying to fight off large language models, or LLMs, and to combat this, they have set up a CAPTCHA, and this CAPTCHA is ran whenever, by my understanding, you try to scrape something off of Reddit. And unfortunately, this has also affected archive.org. So if you would like to see the post, there are guides on how to view a post on archive.org from Reddit that shows a reCAPTCHA. So reading what I have on my post, I said, "Hi everyone, my name is Snoo. I thought I was just another victim of a CPJ ban, but I am realizing that my ban runs much deeper than I had initially realized. When I first got banned, I assumed that I got banned because of my interaction with a suspicious penguin named Ice Cree, who claimed to be having suicidal ideations. I reached out to CPJ support, explaining the situation and my concern. I have attached screenshots of those emails. I was responded with an email saying I had been banned for something I said in the logs over 7 months ago. This is when I realized this isn't just about me. I've had conversations with some former CPJ staff member, which I will keep their identity entirely confidential at the moment. And as y'all know right now, the actual CPJ staff member that I was talking to is the founder of Club Penguin Journey. I learned more about what's really happening behind the scenes, power struggles, silenced voices, and inactive leadership. One of the staff members I have been talking to has told me this: the only respectable people there are all the ones who have no voice in the staff right now, including the owner, who is unfortunately inactive. And note, this was Amon telling me the owner is inactive. And later on, you will see that Club Penguin Journey was making a statement that the fact that I said that the owner is inactive was a rumor, if I remember correctly. Either a rumor or a slanderous accusation. This made me realize that my situation is just part of a larger pattern. Players and staff alike are being silenced while the management team stays in control of what happens when a player breaks a rule. Apparently, the current management team does not look at the messages contextually, but rather literally, hence why I was flagged for solely questioning Canadian politics. I am not here to cause drama or attack individuals. I love this community, and that is why I am speaking up. I believe we deserve fairness, transparency, and consistency in moderation. I will also be reaching out to Club Penguin Journey's supports team to raise these concerns directly. I hope they will listen. I want to push for a CPJ that is transparent, fair, and truly for the players. Snoo. on 9:23 in the morning. And September the 22nd, 2025, I receive an email saying, "Hi there. It appears that your account has been temporarily banned for discussing sensitive topics. It seems that one of our moderators sent you the wrong logs. Here are the relevant logs which were flagged, ultimately culminating in your ban. On September the 21st, 2025, around 4 p.m. PST, I said, "Why did they harass you? Why did they harass you? Did your physics teacher touch you in any way? Did your physics teacher touch you?" Note, I was getting filtered. I couldn't say a lot. I couldn't say what I wanted to say. I don't know what parts of my conversation was actually sent in chat. After discussion with the trust and safety team, we have decided against restoring your Penguin account at this time. However, your ban is only temporary, and you will soon be able to return to the island soon. We wholly reject the claims you made online about our leadership being absentee, that there are power struggles, or that our entire staff does not have a voice. This is all patently untrue and a slanderous accusation against our staff, who work tirelessly for CBJ. We are saddened that an ex-staff member would slander us like that. But that is absolutely not the culture of our CPJ team. Spreading rumors online like this harms our team. Please know we don't take these decisions lightly and recommend familiarizing yourself with our terms of service, which you agreed upon signing up for Club Penguin Journey, and can be found here, cpjourney.net/terms. We look forward to seeing you back on the island soon. Until then, waddle on, Club Penguin Journey support team." After I got their email, I received a comment from Club Penguin Journey saying, "Hi there, Snoo. It's come to our attention that the logs sent to you were incorrect and shared in error. We've responded to your ticket with the correct information and apologize for the mix-up. We look forward to hearing back from you." And then I said, "Hi Club Penguin Journey, thank you for clarifying the logs. I now understand this was a mistake on y'all's end. I want to focus on y'all's claim that my comments about staff dynamics are slanderous. I have been directly contacted by former moderators who independently shared experiences that align with what I mentioned, and I would like to take their allegations seriously. I am not spreading rumors. I am sharing what has been reported to me by people who served on your team." Again, this is a mod that I am referring to. "I understand that you may disagree with my perspective, but I don't believe it is fair or accurate to silence concerns by labeling them as slander. If your team values transparency and accountability, then acknowledging staff concerns, even if uncomfortable, would go much further toward building trust than denying them entirely. I hope you can see my intent is not to harm CPJ, but to bring attention to a situation that appears larger than just my own case. I will be providing screenshots of the email I have received at the moment via an edit on my parent post. Since uploading this post, I have received DMs of people telling me that they have been struggling with moderation. I have provided some screenshots so y'all can read them over of what people have told me. Back in 2024, around August, I was friends with someone named Popselli. Apparently, Popselli was targeted by Benji's group, specifically someone named Lemonade, that claimed that Popselli was stealing her outfits. And so apparently Lemonade has asked Benji Lemonade has told Benji, asked Benji if they could try to dox Popselli. We have screenshots of Benji and Lemonade communicating with each other and saying this means war, only because Lemonade believed that Popselli was stealing her outfits. And they were trying to mess with Popselli because of how apparently Popselli got Lemonade banned. What I don't like is that a lot of us have tried to tell Club Penguin Journey's staff team that there are people doxing other people. Popselli isn't the only case. MileyFan29, she has also been targeted by Benji. Her actual name was leaked in the chats. We have tried to tell everyone in the chat, hey, people are getting doxed, and this is actually something y'all should look into. And after we sent these messages a few weeks later, the entire Club Penguin Journey Discord was silenced. There was no way to enter the general chat anymore. And not only that, but according to their blog posts, Club Penguin Journey claims that the only information that was leaked are people's just usernames, people's passwords that are hashed in bcrypt, and that no other information, no other user information was leaked. This is not the case. I know for sure that addresses have definitely been found, and addresses have been sent in the chat as well, and Club Penguin Journey has said nothing about this. At the time, I felt really suspicious because Club Penguin Journey never said anything about people's addresses being leaked in their chats. I want to let y'all know that there have been addresses being leaked, and I think this should be taken very seriously. Thank you everyone for watching my investigation video. I feel very uncomfortable being in Club Penguin Journey at the moment. I want to continue making videos. I want to finish Snooze's News Part 2, the movie. I want to clarify that everything that was said here, I want to take them as allegations. I want to take them seriously. I want to spread awareness to everyone about what is happening in Club Penguin Journey. I don't know if Club Penguin Journey is safe, but yeah, that is everything. I will update y'all if I have anything else I want to say. Otherwise, thank you for watching.